Okay, Blanca, welcome to day 3, breaststroke day at Bait Swim Camp. Take a look at your surface first. Good. Okay, go back, take a look. Alright, so on your pullout, really try to extend them. Underwater is fast. Being underwater is fast, so extend those pullouts, start out deeper, and really try to cover some ground, at least a third of the pool, if not half of the pool down the road for your pullouts. Then you swim less and you go faster while you're there. And then at the breakout, the other thing I'd love to see is that you keep your head down. This way of kind of looking forward, putting your head up, just slams the brakes on at a really rough moment when you're trying to keep your speed and get into that very first stroke. So I like to see a hips up, sort of head down position, even at the breakout. This is after he's landed a stroke, but even the first stroke after the kick, the glide and the kick, right, should be downhill. Sort of start that tone early in the length. And you can see even here, right, all your strokes are starting out with the eyes forward, head up. What we really want to see is a downhill breath, a downhill dive, and attitude to the body as much as possible. And then also keeping the arms, the forearms and the elbows below the ear, sort of forward, which might be called like a front quadrant breaststroke, right, where the recovery is happening out front, and definitely anchors that are also just sort of way out front, so that someone can pull themselves forward really well without getting stuck back here as much. Okay, and we'll take a look at your underwater. Alright, so you're pulling down, right? Pulling down and just a little impatient. Be a little bit longer, a little more patient with that glide. Really work on it. Get a little deeper. Force yourself to deal with a little bit of depth. Don't be afraid to start out deep and kind of have to deal with it. I appreciate the effort on the dolphin. Just snap into a great line there instead of heading right for the surface. See how you're just going to lose a lot of your horizontal speed there. Okay. You want to have a downhill again, a downhill dive on that very first stroke, breaking out. Good, so this is good, see? You're diving down, right? Extending. Your head could be a little lower, but it's not bad. Your eyes can look straight down. Okay, not too bad. But then right here, you're sort of reaching up, arching your back a little bit, reaching up with the arms and the head, and that's just going to sort of slow you down at a moment when you're already losing some speed. So you want to head into the next stroke with as much speed as possible. Okay, so right here, I like this openness at the hips. Now you have to learn how to use your hamstrings to pull your heels up behind you instead of dropping the knees down and apart, right? Keep the knees a little more narrow, a little closer together. Turn those feet out. 2 half circles on your kick. 2 half circles. Okay? Really work on a leg drive that's going to be 2 half circles that'll move the body forward. And be very quick about this part here. As you get in under the body, you've got to really get out of there and dive into that downhill line because gravity is going to start to push you in and just sink you really quickly. All right, so a bunch of things to work on there. Keep up the hard work.